Today, I want to talk to you about how I show up even when it's hard and how you can show up when it's hard. Let's face it, we're human beings. We have a lot of stuff thrown at us at random times during the day, during the weeks, during the months. And part of being an adult is being able to navigate, being able to be flexible so that you can do the things in your life that you need to do and still be able to manage whatever's going on. And it's a skill that over time we learn. Um, but unfortunately some people never do. And sometimes when we start feeling like we're losing control, that's usually when things like anxiety, depression, all that stuff starts coming in into our lives, into our head. And so the whole point of this live today is to share with you the techniques that I have used, I have developed for myself to help me show up when it's hard. For those of you who don't know, I am a business owner, so I have a YouTube channel management agency, and I also train people how to start and grow on YouTube. So that's my business. And then outside of my business, I'm also a mom to a toddler and I'm married. So, and also, like, none of our families and friends live anywhere near us. They're all in different countries. So, how am I able to navigate all that and still have a family that's thriving and a business that's fairly new. My business is almost 2 years old, so having a business that's fairly new and still be able to grow it, and that's what I'm going to talk to you about today. But yeah, as content creators and business owners, it's very important that we show up online. It's very important that we market our business or we create content if we're a content creator or an influencer for our communities. And it's how we make money. It's how we grow online and expand our influence. So, anyways, I've got some notes that I'm going to be sharing with you. I'm going to be looking this side to look at my notes, but yeah, just know that. So the first thing I do, I try to start my day, and I say try because I don't do this every single day, not because I don't want to, but because things happen, or maybe I don't sleep well or whatever. But I do try to start my day with the Word of God. I'm a Christian, so I first thing when I start my day, I try to make sure I wake up before my son, and I read my Bible and I listen to worship music, and this just sets the tone for my day. So what it does is it fills up my spiritual cup before I start consuming content, before I start looking after anyone else. I have to fill up my own cup, and spending time with the Lord, spending time with Jesus is like, it's just the most amazing thing for me when it comes to managing my own mental health. So, what I do, I read my Bible, I pray, and I listen to worship music. I am a natural worshiper at heart. I was a worship leader in my previous church back in Ireland, and I just love worshiping God, and I love listening to worship music, and I put myself into it. And for me, that lifts me up. So if you're a Christian, I would advise, I'd recommend you do that. You try doing that. If you're not a Christian, maybe try journaling, try meditation, try maybe going for a walk, doing things that basically will fill up your cup, your mental, spiritual cup, before you start pouring into other people in your lives or in your business or online. Um, Now the second thing I do is I wear makeup. Um, I love wearing makeup. Before I went live, before I turned on the camera to go live, I put on my makeup because that makes me feel good about myself. I put on clothes that I'm comfortable and I feel confident in, because you can't expect yourself to show up at 100% when you don't feel 100%. It's just not possible. Unless you are an Oscar nominated actor, it's so hard to pretend you're being 100% when you don't feel 100%. And I feel like that's even punishing yourself. It's punishing yourself to pretend to be a certain way that you're not. So that is why I think it's really important. If you don't wear makeup, wear clothes that makes you feel comfortable, what make you feel great. That will actually help you to show up online when you don't feel like it, when it's feeling a bit hard. The third thing is I try to remind myself, what is the point of this message I'm about to share? Like right now, it's I think 4:15 and on a Friday. I want to be finished for the week so I can start my weekend. But I know that I made a commitment to go live on YouTube every week. And I'm gonna I'll touch on that later on, but I made a commitment to go live on YouTube every single week because I'm trying to build my consistency muscle. And I know that this video, whether or not people are watching live right now, if you're watching this a replay, it's available for you to watch in a replay, and it could possibly help someone in the future. So that is why I do what I do, and that is the point. And I remind myself that the messages I share online, me showing up online, it's not just so I can sign clients, convert my leads. It's also so that I can actually help someone. If it just helps one person, for me, that is worth it. It may not help them right there and then. There might be someone who will come across my content months later, a year later, and that can help them. So remind yourself, what is the point of what you are doing? What is the point of this content you're going to create? What is the point of this message you're going to share online? And that will motivate you to do it. And then the fourth thing is you need to plan ahead. So for me, I found that when I have my content for the week written and created, ready to go, it's easy to just press pause, play, or post. Like, so if I'm like, oh, I don't really feel like showing up today, it's like, it's okay. I have like 4 pieces of content ready to go. I can share one of them. So having a process where you're creating content. So you say, maybe, for example, on Friday, I write out the content for next week. On Monday, I film or create all the carousels, whatever it is, for that content. And then I post them. Scheduling is great as well. Use a scheduling tool so you don't even have to think about it. But if you can't, because I know some of the scheduling tools you have to pay for. So if you don't have the budget to pay for a scheduling tool, just put a reminder on your phone for a particular time. When that reminder goes off or when that alarm goes off, you can just go to the particular platform that you want to post on, find that video, find a caption for it, and then bang, put it on online, post it. So planning ahead really helps to be able to post when you don't feel like it, especially if you are having a great day and you've done all these things that I mentioned beforehand. And it's like, okay, I've got energy to film more than one video. Do it. If you've got the energy and the time to film more than one video, do it in that one session, because you don't know. Tomorrow you might be a bit more tired or something else could come up that would prevent you from filming the video. The fifth thing, and this one is my favorite, and this is what I mean by this is why I go live now. It's taking the path of least resistance. I don't know what it is, and I don't know if I'm the only one, but growing up, I always thought that, and I think I've always been told to, like, oh, take the harder path. That really shows resilience. That really shows hard work. That really shows how courageous and awesome you are. Like, what I've learned since starting my business and being a mom, you don't need to make life hard for yourself, then you need to. If you can make it easy, do it. Take advantage of that. So in my case, this YouTube channel has been like a bit up and down. I haven't been consistent because I don't have the time to film a video, then spend about 3 hours editing the video, and then design the thumbnail and then upload it. I don't have the time to do that because I'm also doing that for my clients, and I'm also training my clients. Some of my clients don't want me to teach them how to do it. Some of my other clients want me to do the work for them. So I'm being like pulled either way with my clients because I've got work to do. They pay me to do the work and I need to do it. And I love helping my clients and seeing the results that they get. But then, like, let's face it, sometimes we're very used to like serving other people but not serving ourselves. So when it comes to my own stuff, then I tend to put that on the back burner. So now that's why I started doing YouTube lives, because that means I don't have to edit my videos. So I turn on the camera. I usually have what I want to say already prepped. It takes me like 20, 30 minutes to prep what I want to say because I'm the expert in my field. So I already have all the knowledge in my brain. I don't need to do extensive amount of research. So it takes me 20, 30 minutes to plan that, about 20 minutes or so to put together my thumbnails, write my video description, and then press go live. And that's it. I'm live on YouTube. So since doing this, I've been able to upload every single week, apart from 1 week where I didn't upload. I think it was the second week when I started this, I didn't upload. But since then, I've been uploading I think 4 weeks in a row. And it's something I do want to continue doing because I enjoy doing lives. I enjoy filming videos, but for me, it's the editing because it takes ages. Even though I love editing videos, it takes me longer. And because of all the other stuff I need to do, I tend to put my stuff the back burner. So if it takes me 15, 20, 30 minutes to go live on YouTube or on Instagram, I'll do that and then go about my day and do other things. But at least I've shown up, I've posted online, and I've given my community something. I've shared my knowledge with them and I've helped them one way or the other. The sixth point as well is to rest and seek clarity. So there are days where it's like none of these things would work. Maybe you're having a very low mental health day. Maybe you're having a lot of anxiety. Like I've experienced this myself. And it's just like, I do not have the mental capacity to do anything. I struggle to show up in my own real life. Imagine trying to show up online. And I get it. On those days, I rest and I give myself clarity. I am not going to sit here and try to give you some tips and tools to help you post online when you are anxious or when you're going through a difficult mental breakdown. I'm not going to do that because that goes against my values and what I believe. I believe that if you're going through a mental breakdown or you're experiencing anxiety, it means that your body and your mind needs to rest and you need to step away from whatever it is you need to do and focus on the priorities, which is getting yourself better. And if you've got children, caring for them. That is it. And so on those days, that's what I focus on. I focus on pouring into my own cup, caring for my son, caring for my clients. That is it, because those are my priorities. My clients pay me, so I need to show up for them. My son depends on me to stay alive, so I need to show up for him. And because these people depend on me, I need to look after myself because there's so many people who I need to care for. So it's really important to seek clarity. So on these days, maybe journal, talk to a friend who you trust, who is supportive or can help you feel better. Get a therapist. Rest, sleep, pray, do whatever you need to do to help rest your mind and your body so that you can start filling your cup again and then go back to showing up both in your real face-to-face life and online as well. Sorry that I'm a bit croaky. I'm still recovering from a cough. If you watched my video last week, I had to take like a second to have a little cough. But those are the things that I do. And during these times, like I said, my focus is myself, my son, and my clients. And I would urge you as well to do the exact same. Don't force yourself to show up online when you're struggling to show up in your real life. It just doesn't work. You need to fill your cup before you can fill other people's cups. So anyways, if you do have any questions about YouTube or if you want to start a YouTube channel, I am a YouTube strategist. So I help business owners specifically to start and grow on YouTube so that they can generate leads, sign clients without the confusion and the stress that comes with YouTube. So yeah, just send me a message on Instagram. My handle is going to be linked in the description, but it's at the Jennifer Fanning. It's so you can find me on Instagram. You can also find me on LinkedIn by my name, Jennifer Fanning. And yeah, follow me. Come say hi. I'd love to catch up and chat with you and just get to know who's in my community on YouTube and get to know you a bit more. So that is it for this live. And yeah, if you have any questions, like I said, send me a DM.